Hey everybody, what's up? This is Imran from the Biker Crew UAE. Thanks for joining me. A few weeks ago, TVS launched their brand spankingly new showroom here in Dubai. Now before we begin, remember to hit that subscribe button to support the channel and click the bell icon to turn on notifications. Now, their flagship motorcycle is the Apache RR 310. Now I could do a regular review for you guys and tell you all the sorts of things that you probably already know thanks to Google. So we're gonna do a riding review of the 310 in this video from the Biker Crew UAE.
One of the things that really impresses me about this bike is its turning radius. That is unbelievable. Now I don't want this to be a regular review where I could tell you things which you could probably find just with a short Google search. So I'm gonna tell you what it's like enjoying it on a day-to-day basis. For starters, this clutch is one of the best I have ever had the pleasure of using. It is very light and very soft and very responsive. I'm loving the fly-by-wire throttle, by the way. Great feel from that. Brakes, very good bite. And the TFT dash gets me every time. Now compared to what I usually ride, which is my Kawasaki Z900, this does feel a little down on power, and it's not the bike's fault. I mean, I'm used to riding a 900 and this is a 310. However, it responds really well to the change in throttle. The moment I twist it a little bit, even in 6th gear, the bike does want to go. The buttons, they're very ergonomical. You seem to be able to find them really easily. The gears feel nice. I love the way the gear changes. It's very mechanical. It gives you a good sense of confidence. So in testing out this bike, I realized that you cannot change the ride mode while the bike is moving. So I guess you have to stop, otherwise this mode change error sign comes up. Okay, so disregard what I said earlier. You can change the ride mode while you're en route. The bike actually tells you to close the throttle, and the moment you do that, it switches it up. If I get a clear piece of road in a bit, I'll try and show you what I mean. Tell you one thing though, this bike wants to turn. It really wants to turn. It does want to turn in so well. The handling is sublime. Okay, so you go to the set mode, you go to ride mode, and you want to switch it up. The moment you click that, it asks you to close the throttle. You do that, and it switches. Brilliant. So in urban mode, I instantly feel the power reduce. I feel it's a lot smoother, it's a lot softer. Bike seems to be content with riding in low speeds. Now the rain mode, I really like this one. because when you start up and the bike is already in rain mode, it rains on the dash, and that is fantastic.
So I wanted to show you guys a pretty awesome feature of this bike when it's in rain mode. So you have to have the bike already in rain mode, and then when you turn it on, watch. Yes, it begins to rain in the center console. How awesome is that?
But yeah, you do feel that it's further underpowered at the moment, kind of trying to keep you safe if the roads are wet. When you put it in track though, everything goes red and the bike is ready to go. And you can feel everything stiffen up, you can feel the throttle response is better. You know, I haven't ridden too many of these small bikes for a while, but I can tell you that I miss it. They are fantastic. Everybody has got to ride one of these at some point. Well, we'll talk about the road modes, the ride modes in depth a little while later. All right, we got a bit of empty road, so let's talk about this. So, ride modes, urban. You close the throttle, sets up, go to the main screen, and it's all gray, very fitting. Let's check out rain mode. Now, over here in the UAE, it doesn't rain. Well, it does, but it's so rare that you're probably never going to use this mode. Sport mode kind of looks like a track in blue. Gives you the gear indication on a center line. I also love the fact that it's so narrow that I get the feeling that I could literally touch my knees together. It holds on so well. Great little bike. Great little bike this. Now, although the seat is not really a feature that most people are concerned with, when it comes to motorcycles that are a little sporty. This, however, is very, very comfortable. By far the most comfortable seat I've ever sat on any motorcycle in a sports category, whether it's a baby sport or a super sport or even a super bike. This is very, very comfortable. Now here in the UAE, our speeds are high. The speed limit is 100 kilometers an hour in most places. So I don't really see the common user using urban or the rain mode. Well, the rain mode for obvious reasons. So I would stick this bike in sport for the majority of time that you're going to be riding it. And that is fantastic because it gives you a fuel range of about 30 plus kilometers per liter, which is kind of cool. Now, as you could hear, it doesn't seem to have a lot of low-end torque. The gearing in first and second is really short. Now that is mainly because this bike was built with city riding in mind, actually. But once you get to fourth gear, then it's got a fair amount of torque. Now the power it's low. It's about 34 to 35 horsepower out of this little 310 engine. But it's the way it delivers that power that makes a heck of a difference. It's so much fun.
Well, folks, that's all we have time for this week. So next week, we will continue the review of the TVS Apache RR 310. For now, thanks for watching. As always, ride safe, and I'll see you on the road.